Hi, I am Sergey, a product expert here at Railsware. Today I'd like to tell you about flexible decision-making framework called BRIDGeS. It is a solid approach for multi-context analysis that leads to conclusive decisions or solution finding. Any professional will benefit from this framework while solving tasks of a different scale, such as product ideation, features planning, new markets entering, company's operations optimization, choosing new office for your team, or even solving some your non-work related matters. This framework is applicable for both live and online sessions. You may use anything suitable, be it a regular whiteboard with the sticky notes, or online tools like Figma, Mural, Miro, or other virtual whiteboards. BRIDGeS is the acronym and it stands for Benefits, Risks, Issues, Domain Knowledge, Goals, and Solutions. Later in this video I'll explain how those notions are connected with each other. There are only 4 steps to accomplish: problem description, prioritization, solution variations, and solution breakdown. So, there are 2 spaces on the board: problem space for describing the context of the problem, and solution space for solution details. We start from the problem space with a problem description. It is a brainstorming session to define the key subjects and their descriptors: benefits, risks, issues, goals, and domain knowledge. The core element of the BRIDGeS framework is the subject. It might be either a user, role, institution, tactic, strategy, solution, activity, event, etc. The subject represents stakeholders involved in the context who will benefit from the solution. Now let's look closer at the subject descriptors and the way we describe them on the board. The colors you see here are not random. While working with the board, you should be using particular colors and shapes. Benefits describe the value that subject could get from the future solution. We indicate them using the green cards. Different subjects may have common benefits or other descriptors. You don't need to keep duplicates, just leave one in between so that you know it is related to both subjects. Issues are existing problems that represents negative experience associated with the subject. We display those with the red cards. Risks are the potential issues that a subject may experience in the future, and we use yellow cards in this case. Domain knowledge is something that we usually want to keep in mind, which refers to certain conditions, additional information about our subject, or the context in general. It is indicated by violet cards. While working on the problem description, carefully consider each subject descriptor one by one and add them to your problem space. Write down every benefit, risk, or issue you need to consider, and do not hesitate to add extra notes if needed. The domain knowledge notes are crucial in conjunction with this list, as they can significantly influence the future solution. Goals are anticipated results of the future solution. We mark them with the blue color. Pay attention to the goals of the key subject, as they will be your guides throughout the ideation process. Analyzed context usually consists of multiple subjects and their descriptors, which makes the backbone of the BRIDGeS framework. The next step we have here is prioritization. Once we've done with listing subjects and descriptors, we need to set the right focus for the solution finding stage. So basically we prioritize all the risks, issues, and benefits without wasting time on non-essential things. There are many prioritization techniques that you could opt for. Here at Railsware we prefer Moscow. According to this approach, we define what must, should, could, or won't be done. If you want to learn more about Moscow prioritization, check the video above. Now that we're done with the problem description and prioritization, let's move to the solution space. Our goal here is to describe the details of the solution that will satisfy the needs listed in the problem space. Here we start with the making up potential high-level solutions marked as large blue cards. The beauty of BRIDGeS is that you can apply it recursively. In this case, a solution becomes a subject that you can also analyze through benefits, risks, issues, and domain knowledge. It will help us to find the right direction towards an optimal solution. The last step we need to take is called solution breakdown. Here we describe a high-level solution through epics and corresponding nested tasks. Epics and tasks is a helpful way to split high-level solutions into smaller semantic blocks. It is important to mention how color coding differs at this stage. Each epic with its tasks should have a specific color. This time you may choose any colors you want. Just make sure there is a visible difference between different epics. We iteratively go through descriptors from the problem space and cover them with the corresponding epics or tasks here in the solution space. We also need to make sure that at the end of the cycle, each descriptor is addressed with the particular tasks in the solution space, and it's not always a one-to-one match. One task can easily cover several benefits, issues, and risks, and vice versa, one descriptor can be covered by multiple tasks or epics. While mapping to board spaces, you can easily add more descriptors and the solution details if you happen to find the new aspects of the context. The context of the problem space influences how epics and tasks are detailed. To prioritize the details of the solution, we recommend using the same Moscow prioritization framework we opt for in the problem space. Often, the priority of the tasks is inherited from the descriptors they cover, but not always. You may face the situation when the business value of the task isn't high, but there are other important tasks depending on it. In such case, the task priority goes up. The final step would be to transform the epic stack into a roadmap view. We take the epic cards and form the colored legend, while tasks are sequenced by priorities and other factors like execution time, resources availability, etc. There you go, now we have a ready-to-go roadmap. So that was a very basic intro/overview of our decision-making framework called BRIDGeS. And before I make a small announcement here, let's quick sum up what we've just learned. BRIDGeS framework is a solid approach for multi-context analysis aimed at making conclusive decision or finding an optimal solution. In addition to that, you get an actionable roadmap ready for the implementation. Plus, it's super simple to use. I mean, you cannot even imagine how versatile it can get. So we'll make more videos to showcase the endless variety of examples on where BRIDGeS can be applied. And if you're interested in specific cases, just leave your suggestions and thoughts in the comments. Before we release a new video, go ahead and use our template linked above, as well as in the video description below. Try using BRIDGeS for your projects or basically any task to come up with a new product concept or maybe a missing feature, solve any kind of a strategic or operational issue, set up a new office or buy a car, address personal, corporate, business, or family-related matters. It makes no difference whether you are a C-level executive or a parent of a 4-year-old kid. Grab a whiteboard, physical or virtual, outline your problem and solution space, and follow 4 steps to find the efficient solution. For more details, check out our website and don't hesitate to address your questions in the comments below. Stay tuned and give us a thumb up if you like what we do.